brings back many memories, although back at the time I was in a Cessna 152 in Old Echo November or Kilo Whiskey. Even she can't say it. Oh, we're doing a load of sentimental stuff today, aren't we?
Clear, bro. Hello, I'm back at Leicester Airport in Leicester, in Leicestershire, in Leicester. Yes, today I'm taking another flight. This is the place I learned to fly. Over there is Echo November, the plane I learned to fly in. How cool is this? Always love coming back here. But today we're heading out of here and we're heading back up north, on a little flight in Yangi Tangi. Clear, prop.
Leicester Radio, good morning, Golf Alpha Victor Yankee Tango, request radio check and airfield information 1 POB VFR to Leeds East.
Roger, reading 5, runway news, the fixed wing is 28 right hand, QFE 1015, QNH 1032.
Runway news 28 right hand, QFE 1015, QNH 1032, Golf Yankee Tango. Oh, it's often busy here at Leicester. It's a very busy little airfield. Nice place to fly into as well.
November taking off 28.
Had a lovely little ride here down to Leicester today. A bit of a nice stay here, a nice cup of coffee in the cafe. And now taxiing out, reminiscent of my days of training here at Leicester. Brings back many memories, although back at the time I was in a Cessna 152 in Old Echo November or Kilo Whiskey. And now I'm in Yankee Tango. The beautiful old Piper Arrow. Golf Yankee Tango, holding short at 28, ready for departure.
Roger.
Student Heli Centre 29, a taxi to park.
29, Roger, thanks for your call, bye.
Golf Yankee Tango taking off 28.
Say again, your call sign.
Golf Yankee Tango taking off runway 28.
Yankee Tango, Roger.
Golf Uniform X-ray final, runway 28.
Uniform X, Roger.
Heels to the floor, power set.
Wind is southerly at 6 knots.
Heli Centre 26, quick stop on 16 grass.
Roger, 26.
Heli Centre 11, lay down wind, 28 left hand.
Roger.
Golf Yankee Tango leaving the zone to the west, changing to east mids 134.180.
Yankee Tango, Roger, thanks for your call, bye bye.
Thank you, bye bye. East Midlands, hello, Golf Alpha Victor Yankee Tango, requesting a basic service and zone transit.
Golf Alpha Victor Yankee Tango, East Midlands radar, good morning, pressure message.
Golf Alpha Victor Yankee Tango, Piper Arrow routing Leicester to Leeds East, presently overhead Leicester at 2,500 feet, QNH 1032, requesting a basic service and zone transit.
Golf Yankee Tango, Roger, remain outside controlled airspace, and apologies, just say again your point of departure and destination.
Remain outside controlled airspace, and it's from Leicester to Leeds East, Golf Yankee Tango.
Golf Yankee Tango, Roger, remain outside controlled airspace, squawk 4554.
Remain outside, squawk 4554, Golf Yankee Tango.
Golf Yankee Tango, just confirm, in fact, yeah, I've got the squawk now, and you're identified. Confirm your level, QNH 1032.
Presently 3,500 feet, QNH 1032, Golf Yankee Tango.
Golf Yankee Tango, Roger, okay, yeah, you've only got about a mile to run to the control area boundary. Are you IFR or VFR?
We're VFR, and I'm just making a left turn to remain clear of your airspace, Golf Yankee Tango.
Golf Yankee Tango, Roger, okay, you're cleared to transit Eastman's controlled airspace on track, not above altitude 4,000 feet VFR.
Roger, cleared to transit on track, not above 4,000 VFR, Golf Yankee Tango, thank you.
East Midlands India Whiskey, happy to go on route, thanks for your help.
Golf India Whiskey, Roger, squawk contributed, I can't even say it, squawk 7,000, bye-bye.
7,000, bye, thanks.
Even she can't say it, wow. Oh bless her, she's really busy today. I just want to say thank you to all the air traffic controllers who put up with muppets like me flying around in all the
Contact tower now, 124.
spam cams. You guys do an amazing job.
005, thank you.
Especially on a beautiful day like today when everyone's up. You're trying to get everybody clear through your airspace all around it, and keeping everybody apart from one another. You do just an amazing job, thank you. But all the APCOs, not just here in the UK, but all over the world, you guys just do an amazing job.
Golf Yankee Tango, I'm afraid I haven't had a chance to pass your details to Doncaster if you're looking for them for a service next. So you're outside East Midlands controlled airspace now, and Squawk constant security, radar service terminates and suggests a free call to Doncaster, 126.225, but remain outside.
Roger, no problem at all. Golf Yankee Tango, Squawk 7000, free call Doncaster, and thanks for the transit and the help, Golf Yankee Tango.
Bye now.
Right, so I'm going to remain outside of Doncaster's. I'm actually not going to go through Doncaster's airspace.
Control 133.8.
Oh, blimey, Charlie, that was a bit hectic, wasn't it? I think the mistake I made right just there was when I took off from Leicester, what I should have potentially done is just turned left and gone south a bit, sort of aimed to sort of get myself away from the zone boundary with East Midlands a little bit. What I actually did was sort of take off, started heading towards it, thinking, oh yeah, it shouldn't be too bad, we should get a zone transit pretty quickly. With the get out clause, the plan B route of to turn left and go around it, or to turn right rather and go around it. However, it was a bit busy on frequency than I expected it to be, so that resulted in a little bit of franticness as I got close to the zone boundary. By the time I called, I was already within sort of 10 miles of the zone boundary, which is not a good place to be when you don't yet have a clearance, so that's totally on me. So I think the lesson learned from that is next time, sort of head away from the controlled airspace. When you're departing from an airport that's kind of quite close to a zone boundary like that, try and get away from the airspace a little bit before you start calling up for things like zone transits and stuff, particularly, I suppose, when it's on a busy day like this. But you live and learn, and that's another lesson added to me learned book. So, a beautiful day. Anyway, we're heading up from Leicester today to Leeds East. It's about a 40-minute flight today, which is quite nice. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Just pop through on top because there's plenty of spaces in the clouds, so I'm kind of able to come through the clouds, maintain VFR for the most part. Now I'm outside of controlled, and yeah, oh, there's Mansfield down there. Oh, there's my house. Funny, isn't it? Routing Leicester to Leeds, two airports that are each of them about an hour's drive from my house, and I'm right over my home right now. So, hello, Rachel. Oh, there's my local McDonald's as well, shining like a beacon. Right, so I'm remaining outside of controlled here. I'm at 3,800. We're not actually going to be going through any controlled airspace now, so I might call Doncaster for a basic service if they are willing and able. Doncaster radar, good morning, Golf Alpha Victor Yankee Tango, request basic service.
Golf Alpha Victor Yankee Tango, Doncaster radar basic service, QNH 1033, pass your message.
Basic service QNH 1033, Golf Alpha Victor Yankee Tango, Piper Arrow routing Leicester to Leeds East, presently overhead Mansfield at 3,800 feet on QNH 1033, requesting a basic service.
Golf Yankee Tango, roger, basic service you have, score 6160, report leaving the frequency.
Squawk 6160 and report leaving the frequency, Golf Yankee Tango, thank you. I want to say thank you to Flying Eyes, by the way, for sponsoring the Pilot Vlogs channel. They make amazing eyewear, just like these. These are my ophthalmics that I have that I wear my day-to-day glasses now. And when I'm flying on a sunny day like this and I pop through into the sunshine, I can just pop on my amazing clippy things on, and I've got sunglasses and they're really good. So yeah, Flying Eyes, check them out. There's a link down in the description. You get a bit of money off when you buy a pair of them as well. So do check them out. They are absolutely fantastic glasses and eyewear for particularly when you fly in, because they just sort of sit flush to your headset and everything, so you don't get any noise leakage through or anything like that. And they're comfy too, and they are flipping stylish, if I may say so myself. So Flying Eyes, thank you. Okay, Leeds East then, probably on runway 24. We have to enter via a visual reporting point. There is no overhead joins at Leeds East because it literally is next door to Sherburn Airfield. And their ATZs are kind of linked together, so we have to basically come around the outside, join via a VRP at 1500 feet above aerodrome level, and then descend. For me today, if they're on 2-4, I'm going to go straight to a right-hand downwind 2-4, which is their circuit direction. That is the plan if things go to plan.
Doncaster radar, Golf Charlie Delta Bravo X-ray.
So the thing with the Piper Arrow is that I've learnt is it's all a flipping numbers game, whereas in the Piper Warrior you kind of end up doing, oh, we'll jump for speed and we'll just fly for the speed all the time when you're just looking out the window and you know, right, we do this speed here, this speed there, and you do a lot of it based on how it looks and how it feels. In the Arrow you don't do that, it's a numbers game, everything is numbers, so in the cruise right now for instance, 24, 100 RPM, 24 manifold pressure and 10 on the mixture, which sort of just puts you into a nice steady cruise at the cruise speed, which is quite nice. And then again when we start our descent we use 16 on the manifold pressure. It's all just looking at the numbers, the airspeed and everything else and the rate of descent and everything else all kind of comes once you've got the right numbers for the engine on the manifold pressure and the RPM. And it's really as straightforward as that, but it's difficult to get your head around it. When you're used to just flying Cessnas and Warriors like I have been in the past, get into something like the Arrow and it's like you're operating it to numbers and to recommended numbers for every single stage of the flight, and once you get those numbers right it just works, and it's a bit weird to explain really. And that's the thing I quite like about the Arrow. I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful old aeroplane, it really is. 1968 this aeroplane is. It's over 50 years old, 54 years old this year, Yankee Tango is. Very old aeroplane. And it's just an absolutely lovely plane to fly once you actually get the hang of it.
November 120 Mike X-ray.
Okay, let's descend down to 2,000
120 Mike X-ray to radar control service.
Radar control, November 0 Mike X-ray.
Golf Alpha Victor Yankee Tango, changing frequency now to Leeds East 126.505.
Roger, squawk conspicuity, free call Leeds East, good day.
Squawk conspicuity and free call Leeds East Golf Yankee Tango, thank you. Fenton Radio, good morning, Golf Alpha Victor Yankee Tango, inbound.
Golf Yankee Tango, Fenton Radio, pass your message.
Golf Yankee Tango, Piper Arrow, inbound from Leicester, currently overhead Pontefract at 3,000 feet. We're routing inbound via the M1A1 reporting point. Request joining and landing information.
Roger, it's runway 24, right hand in use, QFE 1031, no reported traffic.
Runway 24, right hand, QFE 1031, and we'll still keep a lookout, Golf Yankee Tango, thank you. 24, right hand circuit, okay, cool. So we're going to go in to the reporting point at the M1A1. 24 right hand circuit, so we're going to go down to descend down to 2,000 feet, so that's 16. Descending down to, we're going to be, actually we're down to 1,500, what was the Q&A? QFE rather, it was 1031, okay. Oh, that's okay, it's pretty much sea level that. Right. So another airfield that had meaning for me, aside from Leicester, which is the airport I learned at, when I renewed my PPL, on my actual first landing ever after 20 years of not flying, I went and landed up at Leeds East. So again, it's another airfield that kind of has quite a big meaning for me really, this one. Oh, we're doing loads of sentimental stuff today, aren't we? Right, so we're descending to 1,500 feet. There's the M1A1 interchange. So we're kind of skirting around Sherburn zone. So on the right hand side there's the A1, the left hand side there's the M1. They're joining up, this is the very top of the M1 here. Should have the airfield in sight in a minute. Sort of over there. I think that's it there actually in front of me now. So there it is, got it, visual. Right, cool. We're driving to 1,000 foot circuit height, aircraft 1,000 foot QFE, sweet. Okay, brakes off, arms of carriage down, mixture rich, prop forward. Pump on, landing light on. Golf Yankee Tango, downwind 24 to land.
Golf Yankee Tango, roger.
We'll bring in a stage of flap. There's a little bit more leeway. We've got reds, blues and greens up here, so that's all good. Check them again in a minute as we turn final. So the numbers game now, not to drop below 90 miles per hour on the final approach. That is our final approach speed. If you drop 1 mile an hour below that, this thing drops like a brick. So that is something else I learned when getting used to the arrow again, and that's probably where I was going wrong a little bit on some of my earlier flights. We're in 100 at the minute as we turn from base to final in a moment. We're clear down the approach. We've got reds, we've got blues, we've got greens. We'll bring in that extra stage of flap before we do the base to final turn. Still got 1 degree left if we need it. Golf Yankee Tango, final 24 to land.
Surface wind 20011 knots.
20011 knots, so a little bit of a left crosswind. 40 degrees offset, so it's coming from that way. That's okay. Don't let that speed drop, don't let that speed drop, there we go, 100. Did drop a little bit low there. Watching the runway. 100. Commands down, slow down just a little bit. We go 95. 90. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, that's how we do it. Oh, okay. Golf Yankee Tango, runway vacated.
Golf Yankee Tango, roger.
Alright, well, welcome to Leeds East Airport, to the east of Leeds, in Leeds. Taxi around here now. So the runway we're about to cross is out of action. This used to be RAF Church Fenton, I believe. And they've made it into a really nice little GA airfield. Golf Yankee Tango, is the fuel self-serve here?
Yes,
Roger, we'll park up at the fuel and get some fuel then, Golf Yankee Tango.
copied.
So Leeds East Airport used to be RAF Church Fenton back in the day. Lovely little airfield this is actually. I've just had a really nice bite to eat over in the restaurant. Met some amazing people who fly this little jet Provost here. That's pretty cool, isn't it? From down in North Weald. But now I'm going to head on. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another video. But in the meantime, as always, thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.